Okay, folks, so I was watering my aloe vera here, and I was noticing there was bubbles forming on it. So I kind of wanted to document that. It's kind of not the first time that I've watered plants or things around here where like bubbles will form. And I'm pretty sure that you see the soap bubbles? That's soap. That's the surfactant that see the bubbles? That is soap. That is a surfactant. That is the technical term that they use for weather modification. So essentially, in the last few weeks, when the weather wolfarians decided to seed that atmospheric river, they dumped a crap ton of surfactant on us. So you can see there's bubbles. That's soap. That is soap being just doused on everything. I can show you the same thing probably when I wash down my other little aloes in the bathroom in my little rock garden area. But you know, this is why we have no grass here anymore too. By the way, okay, this is our yard now. And you would think that since we got all that rain and all that moisture, it would have been just so great, right? We should have some grass growing, right? No, we have the opposite. We have no grass. We pretty much have a dirt yard now. Okay, here's my other owls. And I guarantee you you're gonna see bubbles. You're gonna see soap bubbles. Because they doused us with surfactants when they seeded that atmospheric river. It's beyond me how we got to this point where we've skipped right over all of the discussion of whether or not it was a conspiracy theory or not. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous to me. And now out here in the Southwest and in Nevada, they have the majority of the population just completely brainwashed to believe that it's for our own good. We need it. Yes, please dump more soap and surfactants on us, please. I'm seeing bubbles. There's bubbles, and there's no grass, other than something else that I noticed that I had not noticed before. Do you see all this like little mossy stuff? Looks kind of like mossy stuff growing here. That'll pop up for a couple days and then it'll die off. This is the first time I've ever noticed anything like this. So it's almost like there's this mass seeding of something going on out here too. So that's pretty much it. I mean, there's what used to be our grass. And I understand in the winter months and in the colder months, the grass will disappear, it'll die off. I moved here from Michigan. I'm well aware of the cycles of how it works with grass and everything. But this is the first year that I've noticed they've done additional weather modification programs and more reports being made on the NOAA website in a very long time. I mean, they've been doing it for years, but this last 2 years has been probably, I would say, 300% more than they have in previous years. So, folks, I'm just saying, I shouldn't have to be washing soap off of my aloe vera plant, you know? And that's in our environment. So what happens when these surfactants dry and they turn into a real fine micro, macro type of a dust and they get into people's respiratory systems? What do you think happens then? Do you think that we're supposed to be able to, or do you think that we're made to absorb and breathe in soap dust. I mean, I understand we're exposed to a lot of different things in our environment, but that's one thing that they just need to stop doing this. I'm so tired of all of the bullshit, of people still calling it a conspiracy theory, okay? I want to move past that. I'm so far past that point because of my own independent research. I'm ready to start having the conversations on the real, serious side effects and adverse effects of long-term exposure to these things, of these long-term, I mean, we're going on 80 years. 80 years they have been messing around and influencing our weather patterns and with weather modification for 80 years. And you're still presenting information to us that you claim is just a theory. You don't have anything definitive yet that proves that what you're doing is actually helping us. Because if you read the fine print, folks, and you read between the lines, they say it themselves. It is all still theory, conjecture, predicated models. And I'm telling you right now, there are people in our environment that do not have the tolerance levels to be exposed to these type of things that they are injecting into our atmosphere, like these surfactants. And I guarantee you they took that into consideration in their models. And I guarantee you they came to the conclusion that they do not give a shit. End of rant. Sorry. Not sorry.